So MG, what if you're here? Back on the what if, and yes, I'm starting with what if. Actually, my fourth time recording this, but okay. Let's just say now, I have stopped being on what if that got a slime, and what if that got a black light, and what if that got a chemical quirk, because I have struggling to take them somewhere when you know, when I actually try. I'm having a hard time with those, so I've tried a new one, which I have the passage taken in my head. So, let's get on with the story. No, whatever, I'm gonna call it. Time. Hey, you see a man and a woman in the hospital. And you already probably know who these are. Inko and Hisashi. Yeah. And versus Zuku. And Inko gets this real feeling. She becomes like, she feels uneasy, but some feel like a strong aura is coming off him. Like, he's definitely gonna be strong, but she's feeling easy. But he just pushes her to the side. And now, time skip. We see little Zuku at the age of 4 years old. Running to his sergeant, and he goes, when they say, being about to wake up, he goes saying, Mommy, can we go to the court doctor today? This says, she wakes up, rubbing her eye, and she says, what, Zuku? He said that again? In a tired tone. As Zuku repeats it, as she says, just give me a minute. As she then yawns, said, now let's get to the quirk doctor. They do this. See if he has a double joint. They see it, and then does a blood test. Because they tear the backstory on why they do the blood test. They realize something. Yes, the blood testing comes from the fact that they have learned something. See, the joint, the joint was inaccurate sometimes, and the person actually did have a quirk. Realizing that sometimes the person did have a quirk, and if they didn't have the double joint, they realized it may be best to see if they could do blood work to see if they can see it's something that can tell with the quirk. Yeah, they do. And they found out they was, and they started doing this, and it's usually a lot more accurate. But no, they usually do still do the double joint. Still make sure. And back to the what if. They do the blood work and see there's nothing. Not a thing that resembles a quirk in Zuko's blood. And like, Dr. turns to so this is Miss Elizabeth. If I'm correct, this is yes. Go take a look at this. As she goes to look in the microscope, as she sees nothing. Says what? She says, what? I don't understand. And she says a confused tone. In fact, just as she then pulls out the X-ray. Says this is the X-ray of Izuku Midori. As she sees the double joints, she's like, wait, huh? How's that? That shouldn't be. As she says, yeah, I know. He's after to say, we have never had a case to the point where we would see nothing. Says, yeah. So what are we supposed to do? So I wonder what I'm gonna tell him. I'm thinking maybe I'll just tell him that he may be a late bloomer. Cause I don't know. I don't know if his cosplayer say he don't have a quirk. Just in case he does. This is very sensitive thing. This is a very sensitive thing. Say he didn't have a quirk that greatly affect his life, and when he does get a quirk that could change him. I don't know how it affects him. I see, he goes back out to Inko as I said, so does he have a quirk? It seems, as I was gonna say, it seems like it, but we don't see anything in his blood when we do blood work. Let's see if he does. What? It may be the fact that he may be a late bloomer. We don't know. We definitely have a case of this before. This is the first time, really. But so yeah, he is maybe a late bloomer. So yeah, because in other cases, if it was late bloomer, it was even a little thing. But his quirk still may need more time to develop. Who knows? So who knows? As Izuku goes to ask, what's a late bloomer? As Ingo goes, I say, a late bloomer. The doctor interrupts. I'm not trying to, but does. Says a late bloomer is kid. It's when a person has to take more time to develop his. So Izuku goes, what? I want to my car go to other. As Eagles just said, Ink. You still get your quirk though, as they leave. Time skip. It's tomorrow, and it's also the first day of school for Izuku. As he goes to school, and but they have school. They're gonna call up each student to see it's who they are, and if they have a quirk or not. If they do say it, you're fired. As they call up Izuku and Midoriya, as he comes out and say, and he comes and says, "Brother, Izuku Midoriya," and he goes to say what he likes and whatever, and then he goes to say, "I don't know if I have." The doctor said I was a late bloomer. I might be a late bloomer. Says, as I asked what's the late bloomer, as the teacher goes to explain. As I said, oh, that's what that. As I'm gonna go. As Bakugo goes up to help this up. You still have a good request either? No. Huh. That's as they talk and they become friends like a canon. Then that's short long. It's been a month, 2 months. It's been a month now 2. They got to hate him a bit. And then 3 months, 4 months. As school progresses, we're gonna get bullied. And then where it all stops at middle school. Izuku, he's now getting blocked at. As Bakugo, you see Izuku enter the restroom in the school as Bakugo goes in and pushes Izuku against the wall. At having puts Izuku against the wall while having his arm against his throat. I think I can't. It's just shut up, nerd. You useless anyway. As come behind the school tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but after school's over. You got it? He said, I don't. I see then. I suppose his arm leaving. As Deku screams in pain. And then Bakugo covers his mouth and says, "You scream? I'll make sure you never." As he tries to stop, but he stops and as he holds his arm, as before he covers up, usually his skin was torn. He was all blistered and burnt, and you could see some of his flesh, was off. So he kind of tore to his flesh, and as he can go. He didn't go ahead and use the restroom and leave. Scared, thinking what happened to him. What did they do to him? And then go forward. And it's the end of the school. And Deku goes to Bakugo, told him to. Let's see, Bakugo says, hey, you useless quirkless nerd. Hey, Bakugo. No, caution, whatever. As Bakugo says, come here. As he's worse. He's gonna be able to walk closer, scared. And Bakugo then gets some rotten nuts. As Zuko falls to the ground, kind of grasping his crotch in pain. And say, Brenda beat the shit out of him. You know, beat the shit out of him. Like, oh my god. He's bloody, he's bruised, his skin is all burnt and shit. And you know, it begins to go on for a few months. And not a few months. We're very bad. As it's now after that he goes home, he just lays down. He tries to, fix himself up. And let's just say, the next day, they do the same thing to him. They do exactly the same thing to him. But you see, says, hey, Bakugo has used your purse. As they beat him up. As they Bakugo is holding Izuku by his throat against the wall of the school. As he's like, hey, you person walk up and says, hey, Bakugo, give me a turn. Says, oh, it's you, Davis. So you wanna turn being shit like this? Of course. Why else would I be here? Oh. As you begin to see, he did touch Zuko. He begins to electrocute Zuko, and Zuko convulsions him. Davis says, "Oh, stop that!" Second, as he goes to kick Zuko in the stomach, and he coughs up some blood. So he didn't it? As he then grabs Zuko by the hair, and begins. You see like a circles come from his fingers. As you see his electric circle creating his phone, and like you see like so what do I call it? The needle, electric needle, as he then just lifts his fingers up as he then puts it to Zuko as it goes and it pierces his skin. As then begins to electrocute him as he screams in pain. As he tried to give me, but he can't even scream. He can't even breathe anymore right now. He's trying to be, but can't. He's trying hard, but he just can't. He's trying to speak, but he can't even do that. Like he's like it's like the air was forced out of his lungs. He's tried and tried, but nothing worked. As he begs him, against him, and I dig the back, kind of as the shape he tries to back for him to help him. And Davis then comes back on, and his turn to he want to break the toy he's playing with already. As it's just continue as that's as I begin. As this is, you can go back. As this is, you got to picks up Zuko body and grabs his leg, and kind of. It doesn't break it, but makes to the point he'll have a hard time walking with that leg. And it says, as Bakugo just remembers it, says, hey, Davis, you still got the thing? Says, of course I still. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking? It says, and I go to say, maybe, most likely thinking what you're thinking, but so I'm most likely thinking what you're thinking anyway. I see laugh. So Davis just laughs, just, oh. As you see, he pulls like a knife, like it's like it's the tip of the knife, knife part. It's like a surgical knife. It's pretty short, but it's the hilt. It's like based on like a surgical tool too, but a little longer. As they both grab him, like a part of it, and you can see the electricity crack right now, and you can see explosions come off. It's just what I could do to me with that? As he begins to try to crawl away, but as his two other friends, the the the, the two boys with the dude with the wing quirk, the wing growth quirk, and claw growth quirk, grab him by the legs and drag him back. Say no, please don't. I was gonna be in a cut him with every screams in pain and agony. He pleads them stop, but they don't. He tells them, please, I do it, but just stop, please. But that's just useless. They continue. What makes there's nothing permanent, though? Why? Why not make it permanent? Because they don't want anything saying stuff about it. Because they just not up for that shit. Actually, nice, they're bloodied, cut, bruised, beaten, crying, or sobbing on the ground behind school. I see he busy, through his door in his state. He gets himself home, and I'm gonna go ahead and time skip it. This is just a prologue, so yeah, it's just a prologue. Yeah, it'll get much better in the future once I actually do episode 1 of it. It's just you see Davis being shit as just electrocuted. It's like why me? I hate to do everything. Just pull quickly. Why are you universe? Why are you so cruel to me? I just want to be like everybody. Why? I just said I'm glad to have a court. Why I still manifesting yet? Please, why? Why did you do this to me? I didn't do anything. I'm just more quickly. Why are people so cruel? They as we speak begin. Zuko stops. Zuko begin thought speaking to just change a bit about devouring Davis, devouring him whole, killing him, making him pay. As Davis, you see Davis, but the punch at the Zuko with with his electricity. Oh, this definitely would kill Zuko. But let's just say something. It's like it's not to his wrist. It's just his whole fist on his wrist. It's not. As Zuko dodges, as he goes to Zuko gets he rolls as he then grabs him by the wrist, pulls him close, and with his left hand uppercuts him as he falls onto his ass. As he coughs, you piece of shit. You supposed to fight back. Who told you? You know what? I'm gonna kill you this time. No one would care if you disappear or die. You useless piece of shit. That's the end. Izuku, before he then tries to use his quirk, Izuku bites into his neck. And he begins to scream out in pain. His what, as Zuko begins to devour him. As this is like a pretty fast. Zuko devours him whole. Nothing is left. Only that's left is his bones. That's all that's left of his remains. Zuko wipes his mouth. As you begin to see electric, like the circle of electricity flow from Izuku's fingers. I got his quirk, and his quirk is the electric currents, huh? that would be fun to play around with. As his David's quirk is electric currents. And you guys that already. And Izuku, he looks at his bloody clothes and he looks at his bloody clothes. He's gonna walk out the alley, but then look at his bloody clothes. He's like, oh shit, I'm about to run there. As we can run our way to home, and he's not even tired. He's like, that's did I have this? That's always have so much stamina. That's like, that's not. If he can get the quirk, can he? Can he also get attributes about them? He just did push that to the side. No, but he did push quirk. He could eat anything and get attributes from it, but it's live. Rabbit's like miracle, he can then increase his jumping power. Yada yada, this is what if. He when Rustin gets his house twisted out of the house pretty damn quickly. And before even you can see him looks to make sure his parents aren't there, as he's always there. He runs into a dream, takes his clothes off and chain as he then you push his hand on the clothes and just still use his current, making him they begin to burn. And he then picks them up and throws them out the window, praying to God no one sees them. And like last time, as he threw some burning out the window. And yeah, the fire department got called that time. Was not good. And it's like, I'll make him pay. I'll make Bakugo pay. And he laughs. He's trying to catch fans right in front of him. Leave him there. As it's the next day. It's, Bakugo he begins to go to Zuku as he walks in. Bakugo grabs Zuku by the collar. He's on it's like right outside the school. And punches him against the wall. Hold him. I says, where is Davis? You useless nerd. I don't know. Don't lie to me. That what he told me yesterday, he was beat the shit out you. And the only the person I saw will see him live was you. So tell me, fuck he is as he begins to use his quirk, making slugs in his hand. Oh, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. That's Deku begins to cry. Please, I don't know. I really don't. So please, it's fine. But if I thought you was lying to me, I'll kill you. So he's like, okay. And then Zuki laughs. He's you'll be the one paying. And Bakugo, this isn't out in class. The teacher says, testing everybody. And today's a test. So, I hope you study. Because I didn't tell you yesterday. I didn't tell y'all that yesterday. As Bakugo, he did study. But, he's gonna be ground. So he won't get 100, though. He just want to see the nerd. It's smart, or it's worth his time. As he did that stuff, he got his Zuko out of color again and picks him up. That's raises him. Actually, picks Goddess about color, raises him to the air and says, "You quirkless nobody. Tell me, what the fuck are they? Tell me, what do you have for the test?" As because he did show the papers of he did give everybody copies to the test. Just say I doing they using they not doing paper but online and he left everything to everything. So see that's that the point. I said but though as he didn't explode Izuku. Well Izuku as then slams him down on the desk breaking and missed the kick and punch Izuku. If you heard that, that was a car passing by. Just tell me, as he's now a little bit bloodied and abused now. Okay, it says, after you tell me, it says after school, come on, go behind the school so I can teach you a lesson. As you know, yeah, he told him Izuku, or didn't tell Izuku that Bakugo the answers he got. Asked him against the limp out of the classroom, but get limps to the door of the classroom. As his teachers, before you go on Izuku, there's his office. As he then calls out saying that, go back to your desk, but I don't see you injured. But anybody that is really, I don't see you. Stop playing around. Get ready for the check. He says, okay, as he thinks, I'm gonna make you pay too, teacher. You pay right after him, them two, them. And now after a test, Luke goes to the behind school, and you know, as Bakugo says, so nerd. As then goes to punch, but he can't move. Like it's like he can't move his body. It's like he got a punch close to Zuku's face, but it's not. He can't force it to go. And it's like, hey, can't a jaw move? Listen, no, I say no. Oh, Bakugo. Remember when you asked me what happened to Davis? Why you speaking like that, you piece of you useless, quirkless nerd? Oh. Because I'm not quirkless. I don't my quirk. I was still about to see what I did to him, what I did to Davis, and where is he? What do you mean? But as he goes to the court, the person with the Widow quirk bites his hand off as he just screams, but he recovers his mouth. It slowly devours him. Slowly. As he goes to, as you know, living nothing but bombs, as he goes to the other with the clockwork and electrocutes them and makes him other breathe and tears their throat out. As he devours them and say, try to scream, but all they do is gurgle blood. As Zuku Bakugo asking him to stop, as he stops for seconds and looks at Bakugo with this stern look in his eyes. Did you ever stop when I asked you to? No, so I'm not. As he devours and quickly devours him. And he didn't wash his mouth. As Bakugo begins to plead for Zuko not to eat him, devour, whatever. I wasn't though. I don't feel what you watched me devour them whole. You must know. You villainous monster. I'll make you pay. Says, oh, really? After devouring your friend? I can tell you fear me, but you want revenge. But you know you can't beat me so easily. As he also, when he devours, he gets knowledge, as well as attributes and stuff he devour. So after attempts, he becomes double smart. As he lets Bakugo go, I see Bakugo can move, but he says, as Bakugo begins to pound his fist, and goes, damn it, why? I want to. I know he can kill me. Just no. And it's just that, but he can't. He's too scared. He knows it. He can't. And as now, come back to Zuku. He as he goes to you see to where there's teacher's parking lot at. It's like the teacher says, do you want to Zuku while looking around? unless no one's there. I just want to ask us, the teacher didn't grab Zuko by the hand. What do you want? Piece of shit. I hope, can you let go of my head? As he didn't punch Zuko in the stomach as he coughs. I just want to ask the question. Get up, what do you want? As Zuko then, as a split second, cuts both of his man's tendons, so he leg tendons, so he can't really say, "What the hell did you do?" As Zuko grabs him by the head and slams him down the concrete. As the man's piece of shit. When you get as he didn't, I thought you could as he screams in pain and agony. Says, "You shut the fuck up. You know I'm sick of you. You two-faced bastard. Whenever no one else is around, and Baku will try to hurt you, just lay him. But whenever teacher was around, the teacher, you stopped him. You two-faced motherfucker. I should kill you." It's just, as he says, as he then stops on his stomach, and his cough up blood. Don't lie, you got no excuse. So, I'm about to play the pity game as Zuko tortures him, and after that devours him. As time to kill, now he's back home. Though his blood is clear. Though he kind of had an extra pair of clothes as he did burn the other ones, because he is in new clothes. And he's like, "Hey, Effie, I see knock on the door because he forgot he left his key in the house." Because Zuko left his key in the house accidentally. As he starts opening, it's Zuko. As he hugs Zuko, I'm saying, "It is here," says, "You piece of shit. Go to your room." As he then hugs, he lets, it's actually lets it out. You see Zuko out of the hug as Zuko walks into his begins to walk to his room, and Sashi follows and locks the door behind him. As Sashi punches Zuko in the stomach, as he coughs blood at but Sashi grabs him by Zuko by his collar and begins to lift him up. And see, what the fuck have you been? It's 8 o'clock. I told you. So, get back here by 7. So you know you got sis. This is Bakugo was, as he didn't punch him in the face. No excuses. As he didn't, but guys starts doing you as he goes to another one. As he gets unable to move, and he can't even feel his legs anymore. As Zuko, as he says, he laughs and says, "You piece of shit. You think you know everything." As you see like a whip appear. Plastic whip. Now let's go back. After he got in the vow with the teacher. As he didn't, Zuko wipes his mouth. You disgust me. He says, "Oh, your quirk is plastic creation." As Zuko goes to create a plastic bag, and puts his bows in the bag, the teacher's bows in the bag. When Buzz goes, "Alright, left the scene," he grabs the 2 other children he ate and then places the plastic shovel. It digs up a patch in the ground in front of the teacher's car. And he then covers it back up and spits at him. "Y'all disgust me. You disgusting humans." As he, walks out of school. And you see him begin to hunt and devour people and get their quirks. Yeah, he got quite a few quirks. As he was to whip Hisashi, and I go back to the present, he was to whip Hisashi, and then he then gets hats on his back, and begins to, scratch the shit out of his, and then pushes his claws deep in his flesh and rips his flesh off. And he was eating the flesh on the ground. At first that he gonna dressing up on his skin, he takes off and just eats his as he did get his sausage quirk. So I just need the flesh, just a tiny bit of it. As he began as he didn't to make a hole, he then puts his sausage quirk is not the same. It's so do gunpowder, pyrotechnic. As he begins to stuff some gunpowder in there, and Zuko begins to he didn't use electric current he got from David, and light it up as it explodes. Sashi screams in pain as it basically goes to his body, and it goes to devour him. As after that, he was already dead. And he said, "It's just that bitch. She knew what he was doing. She knew. I'll make her pay." That's, like you said, like last time, he devoured everything. Only about the balls. He pushes him under the bed as he unlocks the door. He goes outside the door. He says, "Where's your father?" I said, he jumped out the window. I don't know why. As he just jumped out the window, and I don't know why. Don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't know why he just jumped out the window. Just what? As he didn't, comes in, he locks the door. As he didn't, he used the whip he hit behind his back, and then used to throw him, not throw it out of her, but used to grab her leg and pull it back and make her fall. She begins to gets on her back and gets to claw her back, and you claw her and you do all kinds of things. As he then bites his finger as blood come out, as you see it in the wrap around his whole hand, as he then shakes it, as it sets on fire, as he then begins to use that claw, I use a fire claw herself, as she screams in pain. Stop! You're like, you don't have to feel, does it? As he then using he gets an electric here, and you knew what he was doing to me, but you decided not to stop him. But he would, as he then called, he pushes his foot and he ripped up. It's just, that's no excuse. Could got something. As he kicks her over to where the bed is. As she then turns her head and pays. Then under his where she was under his bed, he sees his bones. He says, "Oh, I devoured him. You monster! I'll tell for the person who let him with you beat me for no goddamn reason." As then, Bisty uses his sausage quirk, and he puts, some dynamite stuff, and then using the same quirk he got from David, make it nice as she screams in pain, as he devours her, as his flesh begins to congelate, rip apart as he screams in pain. And the light appears as he's screaming as he comes back. He's open his eyes and says, so I'm with my body." So now then, as he didn't begin to manipulate, he got from, I don't know, go manipulate. So this is quirk that makes it stronger. As he then puts some stuff you see here, the jacket, and then the gloves and the stuff. And just then leaves the house.